And then let us discuss the types of tenses. Tenses are basically an expression which is used to determine when an action took place or the time during which an action took place. Now that action can take place in past, so that tense will be represented as a past tense. If an action takes place just now or in the present, then the tense is referred to as present tense. And if the action is scheduled to happen in future, then we call that tense as future tense. So there are three basic type of tenses: past tense, present tense and future tense. These tenses are further categorized into various forms, and out of that category we will first choose the past tense, and then we will discuss another type of past tense, which is past perfect tense. Now past tense, as I said, is used to indicate that an event has happened or it has took place in the past, and therefore past perfect tense is that type of tense which is used to indicate that one action has taken place before another action in the past. Both the actions have taken place in the past, but one action has taken place before the another action. So definition of past perfect tense will be, this tense indicates that one action has taken place before another in the past, which means that both the actions have taken place in the past, but one action has taken place before the another. Now out of these, through this statement, another thing that I conclude is that past perfect tense is used to indicate the order in which the events have happened. So another point is that it indicates the order in which the event occurs. So it indicates the order in which the event occurs. Now, most important thing is the rule to remember, that this sentence contains a past perfect tense. So the rule to identify past perfect tense is important, because there is no ratification in English. You always have to implement some things or important terms with the help of the rules. So the rule to indicate past perfect tense is subject plus had plus verb in third form plus the object. This is the rule for past perfect tense. For past tense, had is not used, only the verb in third form is used, but for the perfect tense we make use of had. Had is used for singular person. It is also used for plural form. So either for singular or for plural, the word had is the same. Unlike for present perfect tense, we have has for singular and have for plural. But for the past perfect tense, there is only one word, which is had. Now, example of past perfect tense can be: Sonia had completed her work when I arrived. Now, Sonia had completed the work when I arrived is the example of past perfect tense because Sonia is my subject over here. Had and completed, from here I know that this sentence is my example of past perfect tense. Now, another thing which is important to learn is that with past perfect tense, if any other tense is to be included, that will always be simple past tense. For a past perfect tense, if we have to include another tense, that will always be simple past tense and nothing else. This is an important rule to remember. I can explain with another example like Raju had stitched the suit before I called him. Now, had stitched is the example of past perfect tense. If in the same sentence another tense has to be used, that will be a simple past tense. So Raju had stitched the suit before I called him. This is again an example which proves that with past perfect tense, always past tense will be used. Now, as I earlier said, that past perfect tense is used to represent the series of events that has occurred in a certain order, right? So now, to find that, let us consider two events, event A and event B. We will consider event A and event B. Now remember that event A will occur before event B. So this is first event and event B is the second event. Now, example of this is, like I say, Sonia had already left when I reached her office. Sonia had already left when I reached her office. Now from this sentence, I get a clear view that before I reached her office, Sonia had already left. So, Sonia had left first and later I reached the office. So, this is my first event and this is my second event. Again, notice had already left is past perfect tense. I reached is a simple past tense. Another example can be Rahul had finished his breakfast when the door bell rang. Rahul had finished his breakfast. Had finished is again an example of past perfect tense. Because the rule to identify past perfect tense is had plus a third form of verb. When the door bell rang without any has, have, had is a simple past tense. So rang is simple past. Again, an event A occurred before Rahul finished his breakfast, only then after the bell rang. So, event A occurred first and then event B has occurred. Now in cases where event B is first and after that we have event A. That event B is first in the sentence, not in the type of occurrence, but in the sentence begins with event B and it follows the event A. The example of such case is when the door opened, Ram had gone to sleep. When the door opened, Ram had gone to sleep. Now in this example also, Ram has already gone to sleep, then the door opened, which means that even here, this is my first event and this is my second event. Just the thing is, my sentence is beginning with the second event, but event B will still remain the second event. Another example is she was tired because she had not slept last night. She was tired. Was tired is again a simple past tense. She was tired, a simple past tense, because she had not slept last night, my past perfect tense. Now, because she had not slept last night, she was tired. So, this event took place first, only then the second event will take place. If she had slept early, she would not have been tired. But since she had not slept, she was tired. So again, this is event 1, this is event 2. So, in this video, we have discussed and learned the tense which is past perfect tense. Past perfect tense is used to represent that the first action has taken place before another action in the past. Both the events have happened in the past. It's not like first event is happening in past and the second is in the present. Both the events are in the past, but past perfect tense is used to represent the order in which the events have occurred in the past. The rule is had plus third form of verb, and if in the sentence we are using past perfect tense and another type of tense is required to complete the sentence, then with past perfect tense we will always use simple past tense.